everyone, welcome to my kitchen again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Indo-Afric Therapeutics. I just thought randomly I should shoot what I'm doing. So I'm preparing some cinnamon rolls, and I thought I can welcome you to join me. Just see the process. I've already done the dough with the yeast and some little sugar to just make it sweet. So I'm just going to roll this out, and then I will add the cinnamon with jaggery. That is, in Kenya we call it shukari nguru, just to make it sweet. Then I'll wait for them to rise, and then I'll bake them. Before I started shooting the video, I had done this dough, and I also did another dough that I'm going to show you right now, pizza dough, because my children want to eat pizza. So this is my pizza dough. I've already put it in the tray. The tray is round, and I'll be filling it up with cheese and some meat and pizza sauce. Yeah, so this is rising slowly. I'll give it a bit of time, maybe 45 minutes before I fill it up and I put it in the oven. Meanwhile, as it's rising, I'll prepare cinnamon rolls. So I like when, for example, if I do some dough work, I try to do more recipes. Like now this, since they're using the same dough, it's very necessary. So that's the dough, well spread out. I'm going to use margarine to oil it. Yeah, I just use my finger. Sometimes I use normal cooking oil. When I feel luxurious, I use butter. But today, the margarine will do. Just working within my budget. In Kenya, butter is very expensive. That is, so we kind of replace that with margarine. But anyway, as long as the kids have a snack for tomorrow, I'm a happy mother. That's what is most important, that the kids don't go hungry. So I've spread the margarine. I smear it like that with my own hands. I mean, this is for home use, so I use my hands a lot. You don't need to use gloves because it's not commercial. I know some of you might feel like, hey, she's using her hands, you should use a brush. Sometimes our hands are cleaner than those brushes. Then I'm going to put cinnamon. Cinnamon, it's very sweet spice. I'll try my best. I'll also sprinkle it with my fingers. It smells so nice. So we use cinnamon a lot with our sweet dishes when we are baking. I also use it for curries, but it's also a sweet, it has a sweet and a pleasant aroma. So it's one of my favorite spices. Just like cardamom, but cardamom I like it in my tea. Hey, my friends can tell you about my cardamom tea. It's yummy. I know I've posted a tea video When I began my YouTube channel, that was one of the first videos. I had promised myself to make different types of teas, but that never happened. Maybe this is a time to so I had promised to make different types of tea and make videos of the same, but normally I'll try to shoot as I do my normal thing, like what I've done today. I was just making pizza dough and cinnamon dough. Then I thought, oh, I can actually share with you what I prepare, some of the things I prepare for my family here at home. Cinnamon is so sweet, it's so calming, it's so therapeutic, so cannot have enough of it. So there goes our cinnamon, and then the next step is to grate our jaggery. So I have my jaggery and my cheese grater here. I'll use it to grate my jaggery. This is the jaggery. We normally buy it in the market. It's there in many countries, I know. Although I see some people just using the normal sugar to prepare their cinnamon rolls, which is okay if you have a sweet tooth. Well, am I trying to say I don't have a sweet tooth? Oh. Maybe I do. So you grate like that. That's how I normally do it. I spread it. I make sure the whole surface is covered by that sweet jaggery. So the next step is to cut this and then place it, pour it, cut and put in the pan, rather the baking tray. Then when they rise, I'll bake them. They're gonna be so yummy. I've been generous with the jaggery, as you can see. Nothing goes to waste. And those mothers who don't want anything to go to waste. We just add a little here at the corner, because I'll be baking everything. So it's time to roll it up. Here in Africa, we are guided by our eyes and feelings when it comes to cooking. So there's not much measuring so much. When your heart tells you you are on the right track with this recipe, you keep going. That's how we do it. Some of these recipes, like cinnamon rolls and pizzas, they're not part of our traditional diets, but over the years we've adopted them because of this age and era. The world has become like what? Is it a global village? So basically, I may not do it as good as they would do it in Italy. Is it Italy? Cinnamon rolls are not from Italy. I think they sound more like Either they are from Britain. Where are they from? Tell me in the comment section. Where cinnamon roll? Where did they originate from? But pizzas, I think your guess is as good as mine. They're from Italy. So, like I told you here, we follow our heart. So I feel that is good enough. And my tray right down there. Well, it's time to be used. So I'll just wipe it a bit. Then I will oil it. It's good to oil your tray so that things don't stick down there when you're baking. So I'll still oil it with margarine. Yeah, since I'm not a commercial chef, I'm just making simple recipes for my family. I don't have specific recipes, but maybe in future I might, because my younger daughter calls me the best chef in the world. Is it because she has not traveled much? She believes mother is the best, and that is so inspiring. Sometimes I do cut this with a knife. Other times I cut with a string, but today we don't have the luxury of a string. I'm doing everything in a hurry. I just want to be done and dusted. At times, the goal overrides the process. Did they say the end justifies the means? I think that's where we are at right now. What I care so much about at the moment is that my children are still hungry tomorrow. Well, yeah, they look like that, but these things are very yummy. I've done this many times. They look shapeless. When determination comes in for this thing, I'll make like those ones you see on the internet. But today, this is my style of leveraging on making my dough. It's very soft, and I like it that way because it means the cinnamon rolls will be soft at the end of the day. So when they rise, I'll show you, they will shape up with that jaggery and margarine and cinnamon. Already you can tell the taste gonna be awesome. Awesome. Say awesome. Oh my goodness, the dough is too soft. My goodness, I hope we'll survive through this. Never mind. It's not about perfection. It's about where your heart is. Like I mentioned earlier, regardless of how these cinnamon rolls look, they are delicious. They're gonna be so delicious. It's not an African recipe, neither am I a chef, so but sometimes you have to post things so that your kids can enjoy on a budget. They shouldn't miss out. In fact, there is a video that is coming up it's a talk on how to maximize time and quality with your children without spending a fortune. Now that we're in summer holiday, the children are at home in a school break, then those are some of the things as parents we need to equip ourselves with, knowing very well that we need to still have our children enjoying in a healthy way, connecting with us connecting with them. And yeah, so just realize I don't have much cheese, but the little I have is what I'll use for my pizza. These things are very expensive nowadays in my country. Like cheese right now, you spend an arm and a leg. So what I do, I improvise a lot. So these mini bites will be part of the toppings for my pizza. So I just slice them into small pieces, biteable sizes, and I'm sure the kids will enjoy a lot. I normally make a curry sauce, but I don't put spices, but it has different ingredients, so that curry sauce comes in handy at a time like now. Yeah, so I just cut them into sizable bites because of the kids. Sometimes I spoil them by making these pizzas and these sweet things at home. Even if I don't do them perfectly, I kind of, and my family feels like they are more delicious than what you buy out there. So I'm not embarrassed even when they don't look super perfect. I'm so happy that my family enjoys them. Maybe as I get more free time, it's an area I'd be interested to learn more, to improve on cooking these kind of things and perfecting the art. You know, I think I've been in the corporate world for so long, been too busy, been a busy mom, you know, balancing home and work. But I think, and then studies, I'm a nerd in a way. Did I say that? Yes, I'm a nerd in a way. I study a lot and I do a lot of research, more into more of sciences and social sciences and psychology and things like that, things that have to do with community development. And that's why I do videos on various talks, yeah, because I believe that is part of community empowerment. I talk about mental health, I talk about, and those videos you can check them out on my YouTube channel. Watch them, share widely. I believe they can help someone. I get a lot of feedback. People have been asking me, where have you been all along? And when I go and talk in various forums, people ask me, where can we find you? Now you can find me on YouTube, get to know more about me, and get to see some of those talks that I give out there. I talk to teenagers and youth, I talk to parents, and I can even talk to little children. I have a way with them. I'm not bragging. my heart goes to children. I kind of feel that is my purpose, to be a voice of the voiceless, and to empower the weaker voices to have a voice. Because when you own your own voice and you own your words and you're able to communicate that clearly, that is empowerment. That is power by itself. You are able to say yes when you need to say yes, and you're able to say no when you need to say no. I believe that is key in our community today, and children need to be heard. So when I empower children to be able to communicate their feelings, when I listen to them, when they come and tell me, Mommy, Daddy did this, Mommy did this, or so and so did this, I told the teacher and the teacher did not listen, and I listened to them, they feel so good, and that is so fulfilling. I'm not saying that all parents are like that or all teachers are like that. We have great parents, we have great teachers, isn't it? You know yourselves. If you know you're a great teacher, you're a great parent, give yourself a pat on your back. Don't wait for anyone to affirm you. Affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. I'm so concerned about the amount of cheese I have, because I'm not even in a position to order for more. I think people have been using it to make sandwiches in the house. Anywho, we shall use it as it is. This is mozzarella, the only piece remaining in the whole house. And sometimes I have cheese. People give me cheese. I'm loved. And it stays in the fridge for so long. But this one, maybe it's because it's summer holidays. Everyone is at home. They make sandwiches, so. And I didn't pre-plan about making the pizza either. This is evening, by the way, on my side. In the comment section, you can tell me what time it is, your side. It's actually 10 minutes to 7. So I'm hoping by 7:30, dinner will be ready. During summer holidays and school holidays, we tend to eat a little bit late. But as schools near to open, we have to adjust at least with an hour or so that by the time kids are opening school, we will have done what? Adjusted to the normal routine. I have a small piece of cheddar cheese, but I believe it's better than nothing. Somehow the pizza will be eaten. I told you, in Africa, we are okay. With the little we have, we go with it. No one complains. I can tell you for sure, even my kids will not know. They will be okay. Maybe one might mention, hey mom, the cheese was little. Hey mom, you could have done more toppings. But even with the toppings, since the sauce I made is very rich, I'm not going to do what? To worry so much. So that is all the cheese that I have, and that. The other topper, just since the sauce is has a lot of onions and tomatoes, I'll just add one tomato. So I'll slice it into thin pieces. Maybe just to enhance that flavor. So I normally use this as to when I want to make very thin slices. This is what I use. Today, is it working for me? Or what's going on? Let me see. I better slice with it kinda became blunt overnight, I don't know. So just mix this cheese a bit so that I can create some space on my chopping board, and I will slice it with a knife. I'll just try to be so careful to make a very thin, slender slices, just to garnish, to add flavor to my pizza. Maybe a piece a person. So if you count these pieces, you might tell how many we are in this family at the moment, or rather how many people are going to eat dinner in the house. However, this dinner is little. There are more things to be eaten. So that's our dough. The cinnamon rolls are also rising slowly but surely. So this is our rich tomato sauce. It's a mixture of many other vegetables. It's very yummy. So that's what I'm going to use as the sauce for our pizza today. Like I said, I'm not prepared to make pizza today. So I wish I had something like basil leaves. Oh my goodness, basil makes it yummy. I wish I had more cheese. I have so many wishes. But anyway, they requested for a pizza, and here we are. I have to make my children happy, or at least feeling like, hey, mommy's not always saying no. You know, you don't want to be known for a no mommy every day. Sometimes let them see the reality of things. So when they ask like, hey, how come it doesn't have enough cheese, I'll tell them, well, that's a situation we have at home at the moment. So appreciate what you have. And I know they will appreciate. They'll be like, mommy, don't mind. And they will be okay with that. So I spread it nicely like that. You see, it's well covered. More remains maybe, or something else. Then what goes in first? The cheese. The cheese. The cheese is so little. My goodness. Am I serious about this? Man. Someone told me always make sure there's enough cheese at the middle of your pizza. This one, my goodness. Well, it's like a pizza we bought somewhere. Man, that pizza had scarcity of fillings. It was like we are eating bread decorated with some things on top. But this one, what? Oh dear. I'm trusting God for provision, then I can go shopping. I Like I mentioned earlier, cheese is expensive here in Kenya. Very, very expensive. It's actually a luxury food. In the economy, the way it is right now. Yeah. Then we have all our sausages going up. I spread them nicely. Yeah, it's unfortunate the cheese is little. But what to do? We learn to work with the limitations, isn't it? And to have fun in the process. So here we are. Just a simple sausage pizza. Nothing much. So definitely we'll combine this with another meal. I kind of feel like this, people will consume it like a snack. But thankfully, there is some food that remained over during lunchtime. So I bet that's what they will eat. But pizza will just be there for exciting and creating the mood of love, you know, and them feeling like, oh, you know, mommy honored our request in a way. I have sweet kids, they don't complain much. In fact, they don't complain. Let me not use the word much. They are not complainers. So that's the situation at the moment. I hope if you give yourself a pat on the back, I will give myself a pat on the back. So I'll put this in the oven for like 15 minutes to be ready. So I want to end this video here and to thank all of you for joining me. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your understanding with the limitations of my what? My ingredients. I thank you for your understanding of my imperfections. And yeah, we thrive even in imperfections. We try to just live on. I mean, you cannot be good at everything. There are things I'm good at, and I know that for sure. So I wish to end the video here. I wish you well. And it's a bye for now. See you next time.